Okay, I have a Corbin 6-pin challenge lock from Hipu Picks. This is one of the hardest Corbins I have encountered. The lock does work. It does hang sometimes because of the pins. It doesn't want to turn counterclockwise that well. Have to lift up on the key a little bit, so I suspect the pin is a little bit short or a little bit long. Okay, it does work. It is locked up. This is the bitting on the key. We have a pin that sits here, one on the edge, two on top, one here and one on top. So let's open it up, see what kind of pins Hipu's put in this lock. Okay, let's go to the back of the lock and let's use bottom of the keyway. Okay, felt like pin 6, pin 4. See if we can go to the back again. Okay, it's a little bit on pin 5 then, give us just a little bit of a false set. Okay, there was pin 3 and 2. Okay, maybe that was 1 instead of 2. Okay, let's see if we can get under pin 6 now. Let's just check our pins. Let me use a different pick, see if I can get under pin 6. Okay, now let's go back to our other pick. Go to the back of the lock. See if we can set pin 6. Okay, and then it's open. I believe this Corbin from Hipu is one of the hardest Corbins I've ever tackled. It's not real bad, but it's not real good. Most of the time the Corbins and the Rush ones, or the Corbin Rush ones, are not a real bad lock to open up. I forgot something. Let me pick it up right quick. Forgot my follower. Alright. Yeah, that worked out well. Okay, let's look at the plug. Okay, all the pins are in and working. Okay, all the pins in the bottom are standard except for maybe this one pin that has a little bitty groove or notch cut on the top. Let's take a look at the plug. See if we can get a close-up. Okay, this is, I believe, is what's causing the thing to hang up trying to go back to the back. It's got a little piece of metal missing out of it. Okay, looks like he has drilled every one of these chambers out. I don't see any threading, but they have been enlarged slightly. Oh, here's another nick out of this pin chamber. Okay, everything else looks normal. Let's see what we've got in our top pins now. Let's back this up just a little. Okay, looked like some sort of spool on number 1. Number 2 is another spool, kind of like a mushroom spool on those two. We'll look at them real close in a moment. And this one is a deep serrated pin, looks like. Looks like a key pin. And this one looks like a key pin. Pretty long and deep. Okay, that's okay. We'll look at them real close. Uh-oh. We just lost that. Okay, that was a T-pin. The wafer popped out. It's like this. Okay, here's the wafer on the other side over here where it fell. Okay, there's the wafer. Okay, he hasn't been into the Bible, so it's just standard, the same, all the way. See what... Okay, I should have checked that a little closer. He's got, there's a steel pin in it, but the rest of the pins did not want to come out of the Bible. Alright, let's look at these pins a little bit closer. Okay, there's a steel pin, or is that a copper pin? Okay, it looks like copper. Whoops, that's fell out from somewhere. Okay, he has a mushroom type spool in 1 and 2 standard pin, and there's a cut on this pin. This is the second time that I have picked and gutted this lock. The first time I messed up on the gutting and I got these dropped the plug and the pins fell all over the place, but I think I got everything back in place because they're all standard except for this one. Okay, this just standard pins on the bottom. This is a long key pin serrated, another key pin with a couple of serrations in it. 5 and 6 is standard key pins. There's another spring that's fell out. Don't even know where it come out of the Bible at, but it's looks like a steel spring. Okay, this is a serrated pin. This is a T pin. Had a wafer on top of it, just like that. Okay, Hipu, I appreciate this lock, and I will get around to opening this 7-pin slag pretty shortly, probably the next day or two. I've already opened it once. It does have some hang in it also, but we'll open it. Thought I'd save the best for last, or the worst for last, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, thank you very much for the locks. I appreciate it. Please stay out of trouble, and please do not do anything illegal, and thank you again.